Howdy YouTube, and welcome to a brand new playthrough of Valheim. This has got to be the most interesting game I've seen in a while. Honestly, I've never been a Viking fan, like anything related to Norse mythology, not really. But this game, whew, makes me want to read up on some interesting lore, I guess. I guess lore is the right word. I'm so terrible with things. This is a kind of a survival build 'em up game. I mean, not really like 7 Days to Die, although technically I guess it is kind of like 7 Days to Die. You have to build your little base. You have to travel around the world and defeat 4 or 5, I can't remember how many it is, enemies to. Let me turn that sound down already. Audio's just a little bit loud. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, basically you have to defeat 4 or 5 enemies, I can't remember which, are their bosses, in order for your character to ascend to Valhalla. So this is the story, this is the idea of Norse mythology. I'm terrible with that word. Norse mythology. Why can I not say mythology? I don't know why. Anyway, I'm sure I'll find out more as I play, but I've played a little bit of this on my own, just kind of messing around, getting a few things taken care of. Nothing too crazy. One thing you'll definitely notice is the graphics look a little pre 2004. But that's the beauty of it. You don't need graphics for a really fun game. Here I am. I'll make a dude. Let's see here. I like the first one better. Beard. Okay, oh, wait. Here, that'll work. Hair tone, a little bit darker. Blondness, a little less. There we go. Close enough. Name. Revelin. Yes. Revelins? Sure. Revelinster. Sure, whatever. I'm terrible at naming things. There we go. Yep. I don't like you can't change the eyes, though. I love the mouse pointer's a sword. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's right. That's what I was messing with before. Let's go ahead and remove that. Oh, wait, nope, not yet. Actually, I don't even care. Alright, we are gonna start my own server. I think that's how that works. I sure hope it does. I think I may have just messed up. Give me a minute and we find out. There we go. Sorry about that. I jumped the gun a little bit. You're supposed to create a new world, not just hit start. Otherwise it'll send you to a random world, which I don't want to do that. I want to start with my own. So, let's see. Well, 86. Whatever. That'll be fine. There we go. Start. There we go. Now I'll try to read this next part, but I'm pretty slow at reading, or reading out loud. Long ago, the All-Father Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world, then split the bows that held their prison to the world tree, and left it to drift unanchored, a place of exile. For centuries this world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, kingdoms rose and fell out of the sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the greatest of their warriors. Dead to the world, they would be reborn again in Valheim. Whew, that's something else. Alright, here we go. It's cold and rainy. assume this is a Valkyrie that's carrying my character in here. So I know nothing about Norse mythology, like I said. Excuse me. Much like 7 Days to Die, they just drop you off in the middle of nowhere and say good luck. Luckily there's a guide. And we'll get to meet them in just a moment. Here we are. Yeah. Here we are. Oh, there he is. I'm assuming it's a he. Hugin. Or Huggin. Call him Hugh. I am Hugin. Or Hugh. Sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the Sacrificial Stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Oh, okay, bye. Oh, there he is. These magic stones were scattered throughout the land by Odin as signposts pointing towards the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If you inspect closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. He is a mighty beast, so you'll need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. There he is. What the heck? What is this? Oh, I guess that's revealed. Okay, when we were flying. So we're here. He's right there. We gotta summon him there. Okay. You're gonna hear some strange noises and stuff. They have some strange sounds they have for animals. I mean, the deer, I don't know what deer sound like in real life, so I don't know if that's really what they sound like when they get startled. But anyway, these they're actually about this big. This is the right size for these stones that he's talking about, and you can walk up to them and you can read them. They'll translate to, well, English. Those of us who can't read ancient Nordic. I'm assuming that's what that is. As you can see, our character seems to be dripping wet. Well, it's because it just got through raining. And you can see in the top right-hand corner, wet. And that does affect you. Just like, I hate to keep bringing 7 Days to Die, but it's the only other survival game I've played that kind of matches this same aesthetic. Well, not aesthetic, but same idea. Anyway. This is the first Sacrificial Stone. Can you read it? There you go. Watch. Whoosh. His antlers are branches of iron. They crack the rocks and bring down mountains. His hooves are the sound of thunder. His voice, a howling gale. Howling gale. Boy, I can read. I can read really well. Anyway, we go kill him. We stick his head or trophy piece there, and then we have his power. I think this is the guy I'm more worried about. That's a really big, tall tree thing. That makes me think of the Ents from Lord of the Rings. Ants. This one's also problematic. He big one. Big chunky. Then there's this one, which is a dragon. And this one, which is the final boss, a big freaking... I don't even know what that is. Anyway, there's a deer. You try to walk up to it. Runs away. Anyway. You also hear a dog barking in the background in the game, but there are no dogs as far as I know. Anyway. So, walk up to a stone, pick it up. See, pops up some new items I can make. Walk up to a stick, pick it up. More items I can create. Sure, Hugh will be around here in a minute. Anyway, well, let's go ahead and read this one, about this one. First of the forest, king in the wood, lord over those who dwell at his feet. His roots will grow where cities once stood, their blood his wine, their flesh his meat. Woo! He's a scary one. How about Big Chunky here? Wanderer, look at your feet that tread upon our tomb. 1,000 bones without their meat will drag you to your doom. Boy, these, sheesh. How about the dragon? Black wings across the moon and sun. Down from the mountain our mother comes. Her weeping tears will fall like rain. Her voice will call us home again. Interesting. And then the final one. Long ages past, he wore a crown beneath a blood-red sky. Now naught is left of all he was, but his spirit cannot die. Interesting. Alright, well, you saw we can make some items, so I'm surprised Hugin hasn't showed up to talk to us yet. Usually he'll show up right after you pick up something and he'll talk to you. I guess the game isn't being that helpful this time, but that's okay. Like I said, I've played before, so I kind of know what to do. Oh, you also have to have food, but you don't need to have food to like, you don't starve to death, but the more food you eat, like here are some raspberries. Oh, okay. The more food you eat, you get these little bars right here, these little squares. You can eat 3 different types of meals. You can have a drink, which you'll eventually get later on. You don't drink water, which I think is strange, but whatever. Berries. Eat the berries and see your food bar will be here. You also gain some health. So the more food you eat, when all 3 of these bars are full, you get full health. It's pretty cool. Also, you can see it's our inventory. Instantly get crafting ability, boy, I cannot talk. Get the ability to craft things. Right now I can make a hammer, which is used to make buildings. I can eventually make a club and a stone axe. I have not enough for either. I do have a torch. And you can attack with it, but it doesn't do much damage. Although it is... What? I can hear him. Where is he? Where'd he go? Sorry, I didn't mean to stop with my mid-sentence, but that whoosh sound you heard, that's Hugin when he shows up somewhere to tell you something. I'm sure I'm butchering his name. It's probably not Hugin. That's why I want to call him Hugh. Oh, there he is. You have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you will grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple of different meals ready. But yes, Hugin, I wouldn't have guessed that. But thank you. Some more food, mushrooms. There he is again. Where is he? There he is. You don't have to talk to him. He'll eventually go away, but I just like doing this. Most items can be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you will have to recall your true shape of objects. Sorry, you'll have the true shape of objects. Just pick things up, and it will come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother, Munin, tells me that one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Well, I would have guessed that, Hugin. Thank you very much. Alright. Well, let's get some more stone. Some more wood, and we'll do that. Also, just like most survival games... Wrong one. You can punch wood to get wood from trees. Did I pick up any? Yes, I did. Also, you see my unarmed skills going up. There we go. I got resin too. Oh, here we go. Our first enemy. Right click to block. Oh, shoot, 2 of them. Okay, this will be interesting. These are the Greylings. They're very irritating. They don't do a lot of damage. They're really irritating because they always pop up out of nowhere. Stand still. Got him. Annoying little things. You see my stamina bar at the bottom of the screen. When that goes to 0, my character practically stops moving. So very frustrating, but not too bad as long as you don't let your stamina go down too far. Blocking actually does cost stamina, so you gotta be careful. You gotta watch how you attack and how you fight. Oh, more raspberries. Oh, is that a boar? Yes. Unfortunately, boars are very powerful and they can kill you pretty easily. Oh crap. Oh crap, lots of boars. Okay, we'll just leave them alone. Also, as you can see, just doing random things will improve your skill. Like jumping, I can jump around a bit. Jump improved. The more you jump, the more your skill goes up, the higher you can jump, the less stamina cost. Same for running around, punching. In fact, I can go up to this rock and punch this rock. Is it this rock? Hang on. Actually, maybe not that rock, because that's the sacrificial one. Not sacrificial rock. I mean, that's part of the sacrificial stone. If you punch an object... I think it's punch. try this one. Yeah, there we go. I can sit here and punch this as much as I want. It won't hurt me. And you can see I'm doing 0 damage, but if I keep doing this, my unarmed skill will go up. As you can see, I'm already at unarmed skill 8. So you can do that for every weapon except for arrows, or bows and arrows, because obviously you're going to be wasting arrows. Anyway, enough talk. Let's see if we can fashion some weapons here. Let's get a stone axe. And let's use that stone axe to cut down a tree. Oh. Ah, we have another enemy. This is called a nick. Pretty weak little frog-like creature. Smack. Okay. And they drop what's called necktails. Well, no, I'll just use a necktail. Oh, wrong one. E, not attack. Sorry. They're not very strong, kind of like the Greylings. They are just annoying. Pretty easy to kill, 1-2 hits, and you can cook their tails in the fireplace and make some food. This little house here, as you can see, is once somebody's house. I don't think I can do anything with it. I think I can destroy it if I attack it. But you might notice there's something in there. That's a beehive. Definitely don't want to go near that right now because bees can kill you. Cut down a tree. These stumps are good for getting getting trees. Yes, getting trees. These stumps are good for getting wood. And these little trees are good for getting wood pretty quickly too. Everything has a skill, basically. Cooking, well, actually cooking doesn't have a skill. Almost everything has a skill. Now, there are some trees you can't cut down yet because you don't have a strong enough axe. As you can see, too hard. I can't cut down this birch tree. I can't do that until I get a bronze axe. But I can cut down this beech tree with my axe. It's going to take a little bit because I have a really low skill. But axes are pretty decent weapons. Gotta watch out, trees will fall on you and kill you. But you can also knock down several trees by knocking over one. As you can see, I knocked down that one over there by knocking this one down. You can also get wood from the stumps. Don't forget to cut the stumps up. Apparently I killed a bird too. Ah! See what I mean? Get too close to the tree as it rolls along the ground and it will kill you. That's happened to me a few times. Thankfully, you die in this game, you don't die permanently. But it is kind of annoying because when you do die, you leave a cross, a skull and crossbones on the map where you died. And my first playthrough I died a few times, so I had quite a few skull and crossbones on the map. Really kind of irritating, not gonna lie. Dandelions, I don't know what they're for. I still haven't figured out what they're for. Stones. Anyway, let's go back over here. Now I'd sure like to find a nice flat ground to build a house on. But flat ground is hard to find in this game. Just when you think you found it, you end up seeing like a very jagged ground. But luckily you can build a tool to help with that. But in order to do that, we have to put down a workbench. But in order to make a workbench, you have to have a hammer. Alright, you can pop up here in a second, I think. There he is. Oh, I forgot I can't talk to him with the okay. With this tool, you'll raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This, in turn, will enable you to construct other things. Yes, that's true, Hugin, but you see, you're forgetting something. What Hugin doesn't tell you, and what the game doesn't tell you, is in order for the workbench to actually work, it has to have walls. But they don't tell you that until after you put it down. So wherever you put it, it stays there until you destroy it. So it's kind of annoying. But you can't put walls down anywhere until you actually... sorry, I heard my phone ringing. You can't actually put walls down until you find a nice flat area. Well, technically you don't have to, but I'd rather do that. Oh, hello. Ah! Blasted bees. Luckily I didn't stay in there too long. Dang it. Where are they? I don't even see them. Oh, there they are. In that corner right there. Fortunately, I can't kill them because I don't have a bow and arrow yet. I was gonna say that'd be. Oops. Duh. I was gonna say this would be a nice little house to use because it's right by the water, but I don't have anything to kill that beehive with right now, and I don't want to risk dying to those bees. Well, maybe for now I'll build like a small shack, and then I'll come back over here after I have a bow. Let's just do that. It'd be easier. This'll work. Alright. Now, as you can see, I have a thing called resin. Basically, it's glue. Beach seeds, where you can plant seeds. I can't remember how. I think you have to have a spot on the ground or something. Feathers for higher-end bows and arrows. Sorry, bows and arrows. Higher-end arrows, which we don't have to worry about right now because I don't have anything to make those. Alright. So, let's go ahead and make a workbench. Let's just put it right... Middle mouse to rotate. Boom. There we go. Now it says you can build all this stuff, but, as Hugin was about to explain, Workbench allows you to craft complex items, as well as gives you access to lots of building pieces to construct a hammer. Yes, but again, oh boy, here we go, hold on. These freaking guys. Alright, I'm going to show you how blocking works. I'm holding block. See how my stamina went down? This is actually a great way to get your blocking skill up. If you have an enemy that'll consistently attack you, just hold right click and keep facing them. It's great for when you fight your first boss to have your block skill pretty high. He's pretty powerful, but you can block him with a shield. I mean, axe is pretty powerful. You don't really get experience for killing enemies. You just get experience with the weapon you're using. So, anyway, it's starting to get dark, which is not a good thing. Oops. Alright, so in order to make any of this other stuff, like these items, I have to have the well, I can make any of these items here, but I can't place these items down without a floor. But in order to use the workbench, the crafting station needs a roof. Now, there's two ways you can do this. Now you're do it the cheap way, and just that, this, that, and then find yourself a nice roof. Rotate it around. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. Now you can use it, see? But eventually it'll start saying things like structure not sound or something like that, so you'll have to put a wall around it. I don't know why it does that. But this is only temporarily anyway. Temporary. So let's repair our tunic and our other items. I don't think that costs any items to repair, because every time I've used it, I've never run out of materials, which is weird. Anyway. My club, I got the... Yeah, let's go ahead and make a club. More weapons. Right. A hoe. Now this is the item you can use to raise and lower the earth. Now, you can also use... Obviously, you can also use it to plant stuff. So we'll go ahead and grab that too over here. I can make arrows, but I need... In order to actually get a bow, I need to make more stuff. Now I can upgrade all of these items once I make upgrades for the workbench, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. Alright, so... Since the workbench... Oh, there he is. That's like Hugin's going to show up here in a second. Grab the torch. This tool is used for landscaping. You could say it's the perfect complement to the hammer. He's talking about the hoe. Use it to clear the ground and manipulate the terrain. It's easier to create buildings on level ground. Exactly. Thank you, Hugin. I was actually about to say that. So technically right here, for example... Now right now I have level ground. If I right click, see the ground levels out a little bit. Not really that good, of course. You can see it's not perfect. It does cost stamina. Can't see it very well because of the nighttime, but it is not very even. It's not a perfect tool, but it does work out pretty good. Anyway. Now, oh, I heard him. I heard Hail Warrior. There he is. I think he's going to explain about nighttime now. Yes. When the temperature drops at night, or if you are wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration. Seek shelter by open flame or by an open flame. But seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Well, thank you, Hugin. I wouldn't have guessed how staying warm worked. I mean, I am from Texas, and we are dealing with a massive winter storm right now, but, you know, still. Right, since this has no floor, this is not considered a shelter. But if I had a floor, it'd be fine. I'm actually surprised I don't have an option for a bow. I forgot how to make that. What do I need to make a bow? What do I need to make for a bow? Well, anyway, I think, like I said, I'll just make a small shack right here. Something big enough to put, I'm kind of thinking here. Something big enough I can put a bed in. Furniture. Missing requirements. Oh, need more wood. Okay. This is one of the cool things about this game. You can dual wield with the torch. It's one of the more cooler things I love about this game. Ah, Hugin, what the frick? Sleep the night away in your bed. Awaken feeling refreshed and full of energy. Another improvement to your home would also be chests where you can store items. There's a blah blah blah. Yeah, I figured. It's kind of the... Now I'm starting to get to the point where like I already know what he's going to say. It's kind of the standard stuff. Put a torch right there so you can see. And now I'm out of wood for the blasted dark. Alright, well let's go ahead and put a roof on here while I have the chance. I'll run out of wood for that. Oh, now I'm out of wood. What do I need for this? Yep, just barely out of wood. Alright, well you see how this is going to go. Give me about 10 minutes. I'll have my little shack built. And I'll make a bow and arrow, and I'll show you how that works. We'll go kill that beehive over there, and I might just take that whole building down, or I might just make that building where I live. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, give me just a minute. All right, we're back, and I've done a little bit of work. I've got the house built. I got a fire. I got a cooking station. The house built. I got 2 storage chests here. I'm gonna put some stuff in there. I don't need this. I don't need that. This right now. And that's about it. I don't need the hoe right now either, or the hammer. Rearrange this stuff. Oh wait, I have 2 torches. Oh, that's right. I picked up another torch in the chest. I'll show you about that. Now you can't sleep. Okay, apparently you can't sleep. Never mind. I'm sleeping with the door open. Okay, cool. But when this happens, sometimes you'll get dreams, and well, you don't actually see anything, but your character will. Well, they won't say anything. Words will pop up on the screen saying, you know, you dream of this, something or other. Really kind of cool. Kind of annoying because I just fell asleep. Now it's dark. Oh, never mind. Now it's daytime. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Well, I went and killed some boars so I can get some leather, and I also have some meat. Now you didn't get to see me cook the necktail, but basically you cook them the same way as meat as you do meat. Just walk up to the cooking station, you hit E, and whatever you have in your inventory that's cookable, boom, it hangs it on the meat. Now, you see where my crosshair is. If you aim just low enough, you see, aim right at the fireplace, right at the, excuse me, campfire, you can add fuel to it. There we go. Now I have 5 fuel. The reason I have a little roof over that is because if you have this going when it's raining, it'll just put the rain will put the fire out, and you have to have a fire going to sleep. There we go. Now I have cooked meat, and that's why I have the bed right there, so I can actually sleep near a fire. So now I should be able to make. Yep, there we go. I can make a bow. Unfortunately, I need a lot more leather scraps, so I don't really. I'm not gonna worry about doing that this time, because I'm actually out of time. I'm actually out of time this time. I'm out of time this time in order to actually do this. So, leather is like the #1 commodity, so to speak, that you need the most right now. But there is one other thing I can go get and I can build right quick before we quit. And let me go grab some. I saw some down here by the water. Darn deers. You need arrows to kill. Well, we don't really need arrows to kill deers, but it's much easier. It's hard to see. I can't quite see. Is there any... Is that one? Yes, flint. As you can see, I can make a whole bunch of new items. Flint stone, flint stones. No. I can make a flint stone. I can flint... Yeah, words. Wow. I just jumbled those words so badly. Dang it. I can make an axe. I can make a spear and a knife. Now I don't think the knife's really only useful if you're sneaking up on something, like you hit crouch and you control and you sneak. As you can see, my sneaking skill has to be improved in order for it to actually work effectively. Ah, boy. Okay. Anyway. You have to sneak near something in order for your sneaking skill to actually go up, so. Anyway, like I said, I'm kind of out of time, so I don't remember how much flint I need to make an axe. I probably need a lot, so. Well, anyway. I don't really have much time left. Like I said, I know I keep saying that, but there's a reason for that. Whoops. I have to make this really quick because I completely forgot to mention this because I've been so excited to play this game. I haven't been streaming. Oh boy, I've been watching streamers is actually what I was going to say. I don't know where I got that mixed up with what I haven't. I've been watching a lot of streamers play a bunch of games, and it's really got me back in the mood to actually play games again. I haven't really felt like playing games for a long time. It's part of the reason why you haven't seen me upload any new videos. So hopefully now things change and I'll feel more comfortable, feel happier again to be able to play games. Also, if you're hearing me a lot clearer than I have been in a long time, it's because I have a new microphone. I actually have a desk mic. Oh boy. And that's how you kill a boar. Just block it, smack it with a club. And you get its meat and you get the leather. Anyway. So that's part of the reason why I haven't been playing for a long time. I've just haven't felt like it. You know, I've just been kind of down. But I feel better now, so I feel not obligated to a certain point. I mean, I do feel obligated to do this because I said I was going to, but now I feel even more rejuvenated, I guess you could say. So that's why I'm doing it now. Anyway, real quickly here, this is one of those stones I was talking about. Walk up to it, hit E, and then bam, pops up. This land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still. Take comfort, traveler, and the gifts before you, the good wood and stone, the fruits of the flowers of the forest. Look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. They fear fire and the hand of man, but they can be taught to obey it. Go quietly to them, let them eat your stock. Roots are the ground of their pleasure. Oh, so that's what you use the dandelions for. I didn't know you could tame boars. Interesting. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm a long way off before I even come close to taming anything. Alright, let's kill this boar right quick. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Fortunately, like I said, I am out of time. There's another reason for that, but I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, come here, come here, come here. Oh, come back here. Oh, wait. And I'm out of stamina. And he's right in front of me and I'm out of stamina. Dang it. Anyway, sorry. Just screwing around at this point. Anyway. Time. I'm out of time. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Hopefully we'll have more of this soon. Look at the sky. Isn't that so cool? I guess that's the world tree. I guess that's what that's supposed to be. Again, I don't know anything about Norse mythology, so mythology I cannot speak. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Like I said, take my cooked meat. All right. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. If you didn't enjoy the video, you still know what to do. Either way. Alright, anyway. Thanks for watching.